So here is the entry portal into Carter Lake, which is near Loveland, which is just a little bit north of Denver, Colorado. So there's a little bit of a switchback trail that heads up to the lake, and the lake has various campgrounds around the perimeter, of which I will be camping for the next several nights. And there's the lake. Lovely. So beautiful. All right, so now to find my campground. I think I go this way. All right, we got the camp host. I am here early May, and the water is not turned on yet here. Typically in Colorado, they don't turn water on till after Mother's Day or Memorial Day, depending on what the elevation is, since it does still get into the low 20s right now. Wow, look how amazing. So these are sites that are right on the water, which is where I'm staying. Hallelujah. Awesome. There's my truck, there's the lake, and here is where I am truck camping for the next several nights during the evenings of my upcoming nature quest. So these next couple of nights, I am going to be doing cold weather camping in my truck. And so high 20s, low 30s. So I have my long johns that I can put on underneath my pajamas, and then I can put on a hat that covers my head and neck, and I breathe inside of this and it keeps me warm. Oh yeah. So that's my plan for cold weather camping here right next to the lake. So what? So to prepare for the cold weather, I got My Heater Buddy propane heater, and this thing is freaking gigantic. Oh my gosh. And once you plug it into the propane, it points up at the ceiling, and the ceiling gets so hot so fast. So I don't think I'm gonna be using this. One of the things that's super cool about my truck and some of the effort that I put into making this space work for me is I have a pass-through between the back and the front. And so I've made a decision, I don't want to use the heater, so all I have to do is pass it through the front and it's out of my core living space. However, if I want to change my mind really quick, all I have to do is reach through. I have my food up here as well, my dry food. That way it's not here in the back with me. And then from a bear safe standpoint, just feels safer to have it outside of the living container that I'm in. I also did invest in some bear spray. Now, I've had some experiences with bear out in the wild, and there's some of the most monumental, amazing, connected soul truth that I've ever been able to be witnessed in a relationship with. And so really, I kind of got the bear spray against humans. For me, humans have been the most dangerous animal that I've come into in the world. So I guess it's multi-purpose, but I did. So here's a more lived-in view of my truck. I have clothes and medicine bags and purses, and I have table and cooler and miscellaneous stuff. And then at night I can put whatever I don't need from this section either in the front or pile it up over here. So this is my truck. Morning time. Sun's gonna be rising soon. It was not too cold last night. I actually was able to sleep with my back open. Oh, the sun is there, taking off a layer. Oh my goodness. I slept with 2 layers on. I have my lawn johns on, and then I have my pajamas on over it. It's very interesting sleeping in 2 layers. That's not something I normally do. So tonight, I'm gonna try sleeping in 1 layer. It's supposed to be a few degrees warmer tonight, so I think I'll be able to get by with it once again. And to get my hair ready, I just use my reflection in my truck to see what's going on. La-di-da-di-da. And that's how I do my hair when I'm in the truck. This is a spider on my car carrying a bug. Hey, buddy. Another thing I'm learning about truck camping that's different than RV camping, especially when it's cold, there's just a little bit of a different time schedule. When you're truck camping, there's a little bit more planning about what you've got to do and what you want to do when it's daylight before it gets too windy. When you're in an RV, you can get into a large enclosure and wash dishes and change clothes, and you've got lights and there's space. But in a truck, I tend to want to cook and have the dishes clean before it gets dark, and then I want to be able to have my cold weather gear on before it gets too cold. And so I've got to time things just a little bit differently than I do when I'm in my RV. So that's another lesson that's coming through. Also, I need to get Tupperware. I'm just gonna put the rest of my soup back in the can and just put the skin of my avocado on the top of it as the topping. And then that can just go in my cooler. And ta-da-ta-ta, there's my makeshift Tupperware.